This is an MLG move pulled off in an Oathsworn versus Getae match, and Getae needs all the help it can get against Oathsworn, and one of the ways of doing that will be to take care of the Oathsworn general of Oathsworn. There's a gap here, maybe intentionally left open. So the Oathsworn are probably going to try to make it through the gap and engage the Noble Sword general of the Getae, because Oathsworn stack up very well against Noble Swords. They have a higher melee attack, but their stats are very similar other than that. Still, Oathsworn will defeat Noble Swords most of the time. So there is some nice dash and heavy bow fire incoming. The Noble Swords rush in. It looks like they're going to meet the Oathsworn, but at the last minute they turn around. And at this point I was getting a bit worried for the Getae Noble Swords, because the Noble Swords are going to get charged in the rear potentially. What I didn't see was this second unit of Noble Swords. It was originally formed up against this Oathsworn unit, but as these Oathsworn run in, they're going to take damage into the unshielded side by dash and heavy bows. They're going to take javelins in the rear, and this Oathsworn unit, although it has been able to attack this Noble Sword unit in the rear, is going to lose massively. It's already down to 85 men. These Noble Swords are rushing in to support. The Noble Swords are still making their way out, but another MLG move comes in, Heavy Horse crashing into the front of these Noble Swords. And they are going to be able to stop the Noble Swords, but now the Oathsworn have to turn around to face these Noble Swords attacking them in the rear. And look at how quickly the Noble Swords attacking the Oathsworn are able to take them down. Just a complete massacre. Activating Headhunt to get a few more kills in, and the Oathsworn are dropping super quickly. Keep in mind that this is in slow motion, so the Oathsworn that are dying now are actually dying much quicker. We'll have it in a normal speed here. Already down to 65 men, but unfortunately for Getae, Heavy Horse comes in here and stops these two units of dash and heavy bows. So this is just not a good time for these Oathsworn, but as you can see from the rest of the battle, the Getae units are getting swamped. The general over here got charged by naked swords and naked warriors, and there are just too many sword units around to really take advantage of this MLG move that enabled Getae to almost take down the Oathsworn general of Oathsworn. He's going to go down eventually against these Noble Swords, and he would have defeated the Noble Swords very easily if it wasn't for the MLG move pulled out there. So I think that was a very nice move. Unfortunate that the rest of the army wasn't able to be as MLG as these Noble Swords, this Noble Sword kiting general, and these two dash and heavy bows that are now getting smashed by Heavy Horse. Strength and honor.